Hi, friends. I am so glad that you've chosen to be here with me today for this meditation video. These are things that God's been speaking to my heart, and I really pray that He speaks to you in this time too. So I want you to start out by finding a comfortable position. A position that you can really sit up tall and straight in. We sit up in meditation so that we can broaden the breath and give space for the breath to move. So we want good alignment and good posture when we're meditating. So so I want you to find a place that you can be in a good posture for an extended period of time. And I'll be honest with you, most days for me, that is Shavasana. That is corpse pose. It's laying flat on my back and just relaxing my body and allowing my body to open. Maybe that's where you're at today too, and that's a great place to meditate, a position to meditate from. You can also sit up cross-legged or kneeling. You can sit on a bolster or a block, kind of prop yourself up a little bit to give yourself the posture you need. So wherever you need to be, I want you to come to that space and find that space. Feel in your body what feels right to you and where you can really rest for an extended period of time. And then once you find your place, then I want you to close your eyes. We close our eyes to just shut out distraction. And I want you to draw your attention to the breath. As we draw our attention to the breath, we tune in to listen. We tune in to focus on one place in one specific time in this moment. And so I want you to feel the breath as it moves in your nostrils and out your nostrils. Feel the breath as it fills your diaphragm and then your lungs, and then as it empties completely out. For this moment, don't try to control the breath. Don't try to make it longer or shorter or change it in any way. Just notice it. Just let your body be exactly where it is right now. And then I want you to now slowly try to lengthen the breath just a little bit. Try to lengthen and expand your inhale, filling your body with just a little bit more oxygen, a little bit more life. And then exhale, draw out the exhale a little bit, trying to just squeeze every last ounce out of you, releasing it all. I want to start by reading you a quote that I keep coming across, and it really strikes at my heart. It's a quote from Spurgeon, and it says, "Remember this, had any other condition been better for you than the one in which you are, divine love would have put you there." Remember this. Had any other condition been better for you than the one in which you are, divine love would have put you there. Friends, breathe that in. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Divine love has put you exactly where you are right now in this moment, in this season in your life, in this day. Breathe that in. Had any other condition, had any other place been better for you, divine love would have put you there. This place, this season, this day is divine love to you. What do you feel when I say that? Is there resistance in your heart? Friends, it's easy to say that this is where we're supposed to be and everything, and when it feels like this is where we're supposed to be, when we feel like, oh yeah, things are happening, things are coming together, my life is exactly how I want it, but that is rare. Can we be honest? Like, that is rare. So much more often we find ourselves in places that we don't want to be, in places that just don't feel right, or this isn't what I thought my life would look like, or this isn't easy, this is hard. And yet those things too are divine love for us. Rest in that. Can you breathe that in as that tension and comes up in your heart, as you feel that fight against that, as you wrestle with that? Can you sit with it? Can you wrestle it to God? Can you take it to Him? Can you say, okay, God, this doesn't feel like divine love. This doesn't feel like divine love. But it is. I trust that it is. Would you open me up so that I can start to see and feel and experience that this is divine love for me? I want to share a little bit of my background, because as you listen to this, you might think, oh, well, that's easy for her to say. She doesn't have my story. She hasn't had my pain. And I haven't. Friends, I haven't. No one has. We each walk our own stories, and we each walk our own pain, and we each have our own struggles. And God places us each in a particular and unique place for us. But I have had my dark nights, friends. And I can read this quote and I can tell you that you are in a place of divine love, that God's sovereignty is driven and motivated and held with love. That this place, that this hard thing, that this good thing, that this anything, that this just mundane thing is love for you. And I can say that because I fought through it, because I fought to be able to say it, and I fought to experience it, and I wrestled with God on it. Friends, I have moved more times than I can count. I've said goodbye to more friends and more communities than I want to remember. I have lost jobs. I have had seasons where we didn't have enough money for butter. And right now, my daughter has cerebral palsy. I have a 4-year-old who can't walk or talk or sit up on her own. And my husband has stage 4 cancer. He has tumors all over his body. So friends, I know. It's hard. And so right now, in this space, in this quiet, with your eyes closed, I want you to sink into that quote. I want you to wrestle through the hard places in your life, in your particular story. Remember this. Had any other condition been better for you than the one in which you are, divine love would have put you there. Had any other condition been better for you than the one in which you are, divine love would have put you there. Breathe that in. As you wrestle with God over the places and the conditions that you don't want to be in, can you open your hands? Can you open your hands and trust? To just receive. That's all it is. To just receive. To receive the love that's so graciously extended, that surrounds you every second of every day, in every place, in every condition. Can you open yourself up to it? Remember this. Had any other condition been better for you than the one in which you are, divine love would have put you there. Friends, I want you to slowly draw your awareness back to your breath. You might still have more work to do in this space. There might be more that you need to take to God. There might be more He needs to say to you. Your hands might still be clenched. And that's okay. There is so much grace. So much grace. He waits for us eagerly. He knows when we're ready and when we're not. So friends, right now, I want you to just tell God where you are. God, my hands are clenched and I'm not ready. Or God, oh, my hands are open. Thank you, even for this hard space. Maybe you're somewhere in between, and that's fine too. So I want you to take a second to just acknowledge that. Acknowledge where you are. And just breathe. And then slowly, when you're ready, begin to kind of roll your shoulders back a little bit. And wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes. Friends, I hope that you'll carry this with you as you move out into your day. That you would remember in each conversation you have, in each place you go, in each task and responsibility you have to complete, that you would remember God is pouring out divine love on you in this place, not in some other place, not in some place you wish you were or wish you could be or were before or are trying to get to in the future, but here, right now, this place, this circumstance, this day, this moment, this season, this is divine love for you. And in this place, God pours out rich and full and gracious love on you. Friends, the divine light in me recognizes and sees the divine light in you. The breath of God in me sees the breath of God in you. Namaste.